Hi, my name is Laurie Williams and I'm a New Zealand luthier. I've been building professionally around 20 years now, and I guess I've made my name in building with mostly New Zealand indigenous timbers. So let's start with the top. On Simon's guitar is New Zealand kauri, the same as the top on this guitar, and there's a big story behind that. Suffice to say that I discovered the sonic properties of this kauri many years ago, but because New Zealand kauri is no longer a commercial species, it was really through timbers that recycled timbers out of demolished houses that I could get my hands on. But we were always hoping that we would be able to find a real source, a tree in the New Zealand forest that we might be able to claim as our own and be able to have a lifetime supply of this amazing wood. And about 4 or 5 years ago now, I was approached, and together with the owner of a piece of land, we went in search of this particular tree. So I had the opportunity to pick my own tree so that I could get my own timber from it. So it sort of opportunity doesn't come along every day, and we grabbed it. I should say that there are strict regulations about milling in place, and for good reasons. So this was done in a sustainable way and very environmentally friendly way. Nevertheless, I had the opportunity to choose my own tree, and we took it, and this timber now and on Simon's guitar is from that tree. So it was from a place, a valley called Wangārara, and I like to call this timber Wangārara kauri. So that's the top on Simon's guitar, and I hope you can hear the difference in the tone. The kauri has a great deal of sustain, and has different tone colours than your traditional spruces. So it's a different flavour, if you like, but really suited to fingerstyle, solo playing. The nuanced aspect of the kauri really brings out, it makes it very musical. I'm sure you'll enjoy hearing that. On the back and sides of Simon's guitar, he has something similar to what this guitar has, and this is called ancient kauri. It is technically the same species as that which is on the top, but you can see it looks completely different. Note that it's not stained in any way. This is the natural colour of the timber. So what makes it so different? Well, the ancient kauri, or the swamp kauri, is extracted out of peat swamps where the timber has lain and been preserved for, well, some say tens of thousands of years. So it's an incredible story in itself. And I happen to live in the North Island of New Zealand, where a lot of this timber is found today, and it's dug up. And the amazing thing is that it's not petrified, it's still workable. So you can cut it, saw it, chisel it, plane it, just like any other normal wood. But as you can see, they do look a little bit different, don't they? The Simon's guitar has a little bit of a slightly different grade of ancient kauri. Ancient kauri varies so widely, it's incredible. I have to select it really by hand to find a suitable timber for using in an instrument. It can be as soft as Weet-Bix, or it can be as hard as, I suppose, plastic. It can be crazy stuff, but somewhere in the middle, a little bit denser, I like to get for the back and sides. Nevertheless, the grain also varies so much. In Simon's guitar, I'm not sure if you can see it here, you'll be able to see the flame in this guitar. It's an incredible chatoyance on that sort of scale. I haven't seen on a lot of timbers, so it's beautiful timber. But they're also here, if you can see it, what I call white bait. which translated means bear claw, consistently raked through the timber. It comes from the little fish that swim up New Zealand rivers that we call whitebait, and if you can imagine it, they're swimming through the grain, schools of fish. That's what it looks like. Well, Simon's guitar has a lot more of that than this one. It doesn't have quite so much flame, and I think it's a slightly darker golden brown. Nevertheless, it's still the same ancient cowrie. And so there we go. That's the back and sides. Again, just remember, there's no colouring. It's all natural colour. So it's really quite an incredible timber to work with. But Simon is an Aussie, and I thought we would try and make it a little bit more Aussie friendly by putting some Australian timbers in there, make him feel a little bit more at home when he plays it. So if you look if you get a chance to look up close, but on the bevel and all the binding on his guitar, and I think on the headstock of his guitar, I have used Tasmanian blackwood, which of course is an Australian wood, or close enough, not to matter. So that's what we've used for the binding. The neck on his guitar, I think, is a New Zealand totara, and that pretty much. Oh no, the bridge and fingerboard and exotic. We've used some ebony for that. Very practical in terms of colour and durability. So I still use a mixture of timbers, but the main tone woods on Simon's instrument is the cowrie on the top, ancient cowrie back and sides, and I guess the neck for the totara. So there we go. That's an overview of some of the timbers or woods that I've used on Simon's guitar. Let me just say finally that I hope you enjoy his new CD. He has written some amazingly melodic and beautiful tunes in the past, and I am sure there are some absolute gems on this CD as well. Can't wait to hear it myself. I haven't yet. So enjoy his CD, enjoy his music, and I hope you'll also enjoy hearing the Williams Tui that he is now playing on it.